I am coming through the black hole. And then, there, it's a good thing I look at the screen. That's how professional I am. Everything's going good. Welcome, as always. Link down below in the description box if you want to check this out on your own in case you don't have cable or you want to recap on something. They have the entire People's Champ Final Boss rock concert, 20 minutes long again. And I gotta tell you, this was a banger of an opener for SmackDown. It was his old theme music. It was really, really cool. It's kind of like a blend, actually, of like his old heel theme or whatever. It was really, really nice. Lots of cheers. And I mean, hey, why not? I think he still brings, a lot to the table. We could talk about that in another video, which I've already kind of done. It was really special, too, because he was in Memphis, Tennessee. If you recall, that's actually where The Rock debuted, where he was called something else, not The Rock. And he said he didn't want to scorch the city. He usually says, I scorch every city I go to. But tonight, Memphis, we're not doing that. And The Rock was singing about Cody and his mama. Sang about Seth as well, a little bit. It was a very different Rock. And was it really different? A little bit. It was really nice. And he was emphasizing a lot, too, that he just loves the fans that were cheering for him. A lot of people would be like, oh, I love you. And he'd be like, I love you too. And, he'd be like, I really want you to know I appreciate that. Because again, I really do think, well, of course, I know this. The same thing with Roman Reigns. When he says what he says, sometimes we kind of forget when they're in heel mode, they don't mean what they say. He's just having a blast with all of this. And to be honest with you, I'm having a blast with it. This was actually really, really done. It was really well done. Helps if I can speak properly. Yeah, and again, I just love the fact that I think this only happens with The Rock, where you could literally, because again, have a match, you'll have like a highlight recap, like a couple of minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, and they're almost like literally all the exact same time, 2 minutes, 59 seconds, like they're literally bang on 3 minutes each, and that's very common. And then The Rock, ba-boom, they like literally plop the whole thing on their website for you to check out, and I just think it's amazing that they do that. Moving on. This was a really, really good match for me. Legado del Fantasma defeated the LWO. WrestleMania XL Tag Team Championship qualifying match. I truly believe that they would be some real contenders for potentially being tag champions at some point. I really, really do believe that. I feel like there's something I'm missing that I want to say. And how did I not mention that? No. Okay, that was later. Sorry. Got distracted. Yeah, so great match. Really, really, really good. I think it could have gone either way. But I could legitimately see one of these two teams as being like legitimate tag champions. I really, really could. And I'm glad that in like more recent history, they've been showcased more, because weren't quite as much before. So that's that. Kalen Braxton brought out LA Knight for a chat, and LA Knight says that he wants AJ Styles, forgive me, I'm thirsty, the real silver bullet, the Diet Pepsi. Sponsor me anytime, Pepsi. I need the money. And the free Pepsi. So yeah, so LA Knight calls out AJ Styles, and in typical fashion, AJ Styles cheap-shotted LA Knight from behind with a chair, and then put the chair over him, sat down, and said, I accept your challenge. Bit of a cowardly act. It's a heel thing. I just wish that AJ hadn't gone down that road. I really don't like the heel AJ, but it is what it is, right? The whole OC thing, the Good Brothers with Mishin, like that whole thing, missed opportunity in my opinion. I mean, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows could be some serious contenders for the tag team championship, and I just don't see that happening now based on their booking. Nick Aldis chats with Logan Paul about Randy's actions last week. Logan says, "You can't even find me an opponent for Mania." And then backstage, Jimmy Uso. Right here, you could see him with his beady eyes. And he says, "I got you, little bro." For Mania, they're going to have a match. I hope it's like a street fight. Speaking of Mishin, how you doing? He's right there. So that'll be the typical brother versus brother. I think it'll be a good match. I hope that there's some kind of interferences between different people just to kind of spicing things up a bit. I think if you'd see the part where LA Knight got jacked up with the chair from AJ Styles there. So that is that. And then Grayson Waller versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton, of course, he defeated Grayson Waller. And Logan Paul showed up to do commentary, which I have to admit, I do like Logan Paul. In the beginning, I really hated him with a passion that burnt brighter than 1,000 suns. However, he's grown on me. He's a true competitor and superstar in WWE. He's not a fluke. He's not getting anything handed to him. He's really good. At least I think so. And Austin Theory cheap-shotted Orton after the match. And then Logan Paul came into the ring to take that cheap shot. KO came out running. And again, same thing as last week. We had Kevin Owens almost on the receiving end of something because Kevin Owens got behind Randy Orton. Almost didn't see him. They're showing the same clip twice, Randy Orton, Santos Escobar. Yeah, that's not Santos Escobar or Dragon Lee. You see, this is why you can't trust WWE to do the right thing here. They're going to fire the web designer or whatever. I'm getting distracted. KO almost ate an RKO. I've been waiting all day to say that line. And then Kevin quickly, whoa, what are you doing? Naturally, it was a mistake. And Kevin Owens clued into that. And the highlight of the night for me had to have been when Kevin Owens stunned Austin Theory, and on the rebound, because Theory is so good at selling, Randy Orton picked him up midair with the RKO, that is. It was a thing of beauty. It was absolutely amazing, man. As I wrote in my notes, fucking magic. Nick Aldis came out to announce the Logan Paul. Oh, so about me not being able to find you an opponent at Mania? Yeah. So I found people, not person, for your title match, and it's going to be a triple threat. KO, Randy Orton, and, Logan Paul. Helps if I remember the people I'm talking about. I don't know who I want to win. I do like Logan as champion. I feel like KO deserves a title, but I'd like to see Randy too. It's been a while. Veteran. I think he deserves another title run. Does he deserve it more than Kevin Owens? Oh, sweet pineapple. I have no idea. Yeah. I just hope, and I know it sounds bad, because I am enjoying him as U.S. champ. I do hope it's somebody else. I just don't know who I would want for that. Backstage, Damage Control, we're talking about Bayley being able to basically fight all of them. Well, because Damage Control is a huge faction, and then Bayley pretty much is on her own, right? It'll be interesting to see who comes in to her aid, potentially in the future, if needed. Santos Escobar with Dragon Lee. It was a really, really nice match. The only thing I didn't like about it is it was just so short. And is that because The Rock was too busy singing about Mama Rhodes? I'm just saying, somebody lost some time there. But yeah, and then Carlito came out because they were, with lost. Sorry, give me a second here. So professional on my part. Santos, Dragon Lee, yeah, great. Right, that's what I was saying. He was getting ganged up on by Los Del. Oh my God, I forgot the tag team. The tag team that Santos Escobar is with, the Phantasma one. That one. This is where I need an earpiece, being yelled at in my ear telling me who it is so I don't make mistakes. Yeah, so they were jumping Dragon Lee. And then Carlito came out. And then Carlito got attacked. And then Rey Mysterio came out. So that was really cool. And Rey challenges Santos to a one-on-one next week. Can't wait to see that because it's been a while since we've seen Rey. I don't know if his injury was just scripted. He needed some time off. I don't know, but I am never bored of seeing Rey Mysterio. I think he's great. And I really, really like Dragon Lee as well. And Santos Escobar. I'm just liking most of the people. It's pretty good. Pretty Deadly and Pete and Tyler. They are now known as New Catch Republic. Catchy. I like it. That's their name. And I think they won. Randy Orton defeats Grayson Waller. Santos Escobar defeated Dragon Lee. It helps if I mention who won. Yeah, New Catch defeated Pretty Deadly. Because I'm not going to lie, for a moment there, I kind of forgot who won. And I tell you, Tyler Bate, don't let his size fool you. Because for his size, just in general, he's an incredibly strong competitor. I don't really know much about him. I think he comes from NXT. But he's growing on me. Sometimes these new people that come out, they kind of just drive me nuts. It's like, ugh. Like, who's that guy? No, that narrows it down. I don't know his name either, but there's a guy, he's got long hair, and he's always coming out. Kind of looks goofy. Cameron Grimes, is that his name? He's good, don't get me wrong. But you could still be good, and I still don't like you. It's nothing personal again. Unless it's Ryback. So yeah, this was good. I'm tired, sorry. But I'm having fun. And then, was this the main event? I don't even know if it was touted as a main event. But it was the last match of the night. Either which way. Bayley. Face Bayley. I love Face Bayley. With Dakota Kai. And it's interesting because nobody mentioned it. And maybe I'm wrong. But was this not her first match? I mean, yes, last week she was supposed to wrestle, but she never did because, remember, she turned her back on Bayley, or that might have been a few weeks ago already. But she eventually got jumped. It ended up in a disqualification. Bayley won via disqualification, as it just says right there. What was really cool to see was Naomi coming out to help Bayley. It didn't really do much, but I think it's the thought that counts, and a lot of people in the crowd were chanting EST, hoping for Bianca Belair to come out. But from, again, a scripted perspective, wasn't surprised that she didn't come out. She just doesn't care to get involved in that mess. So, yeah. I wonder at Mania how much of a factor that's going to be for Bayley challenging Io for the championship with Damage Control, trying to interfere, and I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of it. I'm hoping Naomi is there. Something happens where she could almost lose the title, the chance to win the title, Bayley, that is, and then Bianca Belair or Charlotte Flair, someone that ends in air, I'm trying to be funny, comes to help her out, and Bayley, gets her moment with the title. I really think she absolutely deserves it. Really, really do. Yeah, so I enjoyed myself. Naturally, for me, the highlight of the night was for non-competition. Probably the Rocky concert. And then for In the Ring, I really did like, the Orton Theory moment there at the end. I thought that was, like, for a quick moment, that RKO was just something else. This match I just really, really liked a lot. Yeah, I try to stay positive. Again, it'd be easy for me to critique all the time, and I do sometimes when I feel like it needs to be mentioned. But yeah, so that's that. As always, if you liked the video, how long was that video? Oh, under 15 minutes. Yeah, thumbs up if you liked it. You know the drill. Thumbs down if you didn't like it. And you get the Solo Sikoa and Spike in the rectum. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, exactly. Naturally, that would be fantastic. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.